Hello and welcome to OhioDance Choreographer Talk. My name is Jane D'Angelo. I'm the director of OhioDance and director of the OhioDance Festival. Today, our guest choreographer is Candice Flows Igeleke, and she is a choreographer, certified yoga instructor, curator, and community arts practitioner. She is trained in traditional West African hip hop, dance hall, and contemporary modern with over 15 years of experience in teaching and performance. I love the moves.
Yes.
Candice choreography, Endangered Species will be performed at the Ohio Dance Festival Friday, April 25th, 2025 at 7:30. It will be held at the Ohio State University Department of Dance, which is in Sullivant Hall. And I will put the address and more information and a link to purchase tickets in the chat. But now we'd love to talk to you, Candice. Thank you for joining us today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I'm going to ask you to talk about your piece that we'll see at the festival.
Okay. Yeah, so Endangered Species, it's the song is from Diane Reeves, beautiful song. And what we've been exploring in like this work is what do we need to do as like human beings, specifically like as women, to not become endangered, right? Just like talking about care for self, talking about the building of community, and then also acknowledging what we feel, how we feel, and like exploring what it is and how we're gonna like shift it to become the healthiest versions of ourselves, not just for the moment, but like forever, right? For the rest of our lives. This also comes out of like how I approach dance with just making how I feel tangible and embodying those movements because I don't speak a lot of things when it comes to my emotions because it makes it real. So I have now like adopted this practice of saying like, what does it feel like when I'm feeling heavy? You know what I'm saying? Like, are my shoulders slouching? You know, it's like it's the weight heavier on my feet. And then continuing to like explore that, like am I holding this trauma and sadness in my chest, and do I want to pull it out, right? So I take that practice and I'm asking my dancers like, what do you feel, what is a moment where you felt heavy, or was a moment where you convinced yourself that you didn't have this support system, and you just went inside and just isolated yourself thinking that you can heal by yourself. But we realized that actually when we're around our sisters in our community, we feel better, we feel lighter. So depression and anxiety and sadness can just overcome us to make us to convince us that we're alone when we're not. So what you're going to see in Endangered Species is like that push and pull, the tug of convincing yourself that you're alone, convincing yourself that you can do it by yourself. But at the end of the day, the foundation that you have built for yourself is always there. Your sisterhood is always going to be there. Your family, your friends, like they're here for you. So rely on them. Um, so it's that story, and you're going to see elements of like deep community, honoring those who have come before us, the people whose feet we sit at, and then just moving through that to find your joy in movement, to find your joy in family and community. So I think that's a nice summary of what you are going to see. And yeah, just experience what you will. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love it. I love the theme and the energy around it is really lovely. Um, Question for you. Do you have any pre-rehearsal rituals or methods to get into a creative mindset?
Yes, yes, yes. So I play my favorite songs. So one of the songs is Invite Ease and Joy um, into my practice. Another one is Duran Bernard, his new song, Generous. Talking about being generous and my love. Always starting with a deep inhale and exhale. So like incorporating the yoga practices, even when we before we start rehearsing and before we perform the piece. I always say take a deep inhale, exhale, just release the tension and also release perfection. This piece is not about perfection. This piece is not about getting the right movements, but it's about how this is showing up in your body and what you want to express, how you moving through this. So So yeah, just always the reminder, to answer the question, the ritual is to remind myself and the dancers to release perfection, to always breathe, to find the breath in your movement. Um, yeah, I have like my essential oils that I put on in the space, and yeah, I think yeah, that's my ritual.
That's great. I love it. It's
hmm
very important.
Giver from Renee Dion. That song is like, those are the three. But
All
yes.
right. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be listening to that
Yes,
music
look
now.
it up, look it up.
Well,
hmm
thank you for joining us today. We
Of
look
course.
forward to your piece, and we know that it'll be a pleasure for the audience, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much. See y'all and follow us at Candice Flows. Connect with us if you want to dance, not just performance, but just dancing community. Come back to movement. Let's do it.